the first thing I want to bring up to you, John, and get your thoughts on
Yes, sir.
Sasha Banks. Remember the last podcast we did, we actually was talking about, we was wondering what Sasha Banks was going to do. And now it's actually confirmed. Sasha Banks is a part of New Japan Wrestling. Tell me your thoughts.
Hey, I'm happy for her, man. If you ever pay attention to how she talk or what she like to do, she always wanted to be in Japan. And then on top of that, I feel like she was booked horribly in WWE because do you know she's never had a title reign that lasted longer than 3 months or 2.5 months, really?
It's funny because I never knew the exact numbers, but I've always complained about that. That's been one of my biggest complaints. She never got a real title reign.
Yeah, and every time, and then on top of that, they'll let her have it. All right, let's give it back to Charlotte, what or Becky. I'm like, what? What? She just got the belt. What?
Exactly.
I'm just saying, like, personally, I feel like hopefully Japan treat her right. 'Cause that is technically a big star, and I do, and she's really one of the best workers. I mean, well, not workers, wrestlers that the WWE had. So whenever she's ready to wrestle in New Japan, I'm gonna be watching. Yeah, I'm gonna find a way because New Japan is one of the hardest wrestling sites to find legally.
See, here's my thing though. Is it possible that she can sign a contract with New Japan Wrestling and also have a contract with the WWE?
It is very possible because under Triple H, we just let Shinsuke Nakamura wrestle in Japan to go face and retire his idol, the Great Muta. So it's very possible that that we could have some New Japan and WWE crossovers.
That's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm saying like that instantly to me, like of course if she signed with AEW, then there's no way in the world that she's going to also be a part of the WWE. But once I seen that she was a part of New Japan Wrestling, I was like, is that a guarantee that we won't see her in the WWE? Because like checking out all her tweets, she tweeted out thanking the WWE Universe, Vince McMahon, Triple H, all the people that helped contribute to her career as Sasha Banks in the WWE. But it just made me think, now that, the WWE is under Triple H's reign, I was like, could this be a surprise, though, that Sasha could still somehow end up still a part of the WWE?
Hey man, never say never, and like they always say in the WWE, man, they'll be back. They'll be back. So yeah, I look forward to it.
But specifically talking about her being a part of New Japan Wrestling, I mean, I'm happy for her because obviously that's something that she's always wanted to do if you follow Sasha Banks. So it's like, and I'm a huge Sasha Banks fan, though I would love to see her part of the WWE. I just hope somehow, some way that she's able to do both instead of, because there's been a lot of speculation that she may end up at AEW still. So I'm like, I just don't want to see that. I just don't want to see that. But I have no
Shit,
problem with her being with New Japan
I don't
Wrestling.
want to see her get hurt in AEW, man. AEW it's kind of a clown show, man. Have you seen the AEW roster? Just about everybody got an injury.
Man, I have not. I got to
Oh,
really start tuning in to AEW more, but it's kind of rough. It's hard to do so for me.
for me, I can't stand their brand of wrestling because not a lot of it makes sense. Like you'll have a guy get hit with 3 power bombs, a suplex, pop back up, kick out at 2, then pop a V trigger and hit somebody, aka Kenny Omega. Like, bro, it's that brand of wrestling is kind of wild to look at, and it's hard to like take in. I would much rather have some movement mean something and have some movements actually matter than just a guy kicks out at 2 and makes a hot tag or just hits somebody. It's like it just don't make no damn sense. Anyways, though.
Exactly. But I'm about to be, as a new goal for me in 2023, as I'm trying to learn more about the world of wrestling, I have to watch AEW a lot more. So I will be tuning in to AEW so I can know a little bit more about their product and what they're putting out there. It's going to be a little tough, but I got to.